Um, so generative AI has been adopted faster than any technology in history, faster than electricity, the internet, even the telephone. You submitted your team forwarded me a chart that was kind of
Yeah.
um, kind of you can infer, the demand pickup. So, when you kind of think of that fast adoption, this chart, and kind of these other measures of AI adoption, what does that say to you? Is this the biggest investment landscape of our lifetime, or do you see reasons to be more cautious despite the speed? Although you did touch on that in the last answer.
Yeah, I'd say a couple things. I apologize if, I sent this in a weird order, but do you have the cloud CapEx spending chart as well, by any
I,
chance? Or
I,
did you just
yeah,
take
I
this one?
should. Yep. No, 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 no. I can pull that up. Let me just give me one moment.
Yeah, no
Yep.
worries. I think to your question, now, if you just go back to the start of this year, we were worried, right? When DeepSeek hit, it really changed a lot of the assumptions potentially. Now, we'll never really know what the company actually had for training their models, but they had a mousetrap using that reinforcement learning and distilling techniques to train a model that was equivalent of what Meta was doing with Llama at the time for 1/10 of the cost. So were we in North America, for lack of a better word, having a lot of hubris and just, spending a lot and then, perhaps we don't really need that capacity. The companies, and the reason I wanted to pull up this chart is if you look at what the companies have said post this quarter, and you add up all the hyperscale cloud capex, it's actually been revised higher, meaning these companies are willing to spend more even post this quarter. So clearly, there's an arms race. There's a race with each other. They want to have the best kind of products and services. Now, again, questions on like how people can monetize long term, but there's no question on the usage here and the investment going into the infrastructure to support it. So it is kind of validating what these companies are saying.